When you're trying to lose weight, there's no shortage of ready advice, whether it's the latest diet book, your friends, your fitness instructor, or the supermarket checkout person. Everyone has a different opinion on what you should do. Information overload? No question. The science of nutrition and weight loss is a fast-moving field, providing a constant flow of new findings on how best to shed those stubborn kilos. The real challenge is navigating your way through the fad diets, oddball theories and phony tummy trimmers to find credible and trustworthy ways to achieve your weight loss goals. Here are the top 5 weight loss weapons that you should look at to combat those extra stubborn kilos that just don't want to go away. 1. Harness your hunger. Listening to your body signals and learning to recognize them in relation to appetite is now seen to be a top priority by dietitians and weight loss experts. Getting in touch with your hunger and eating satisfaction, satiety or feelings of fullness, is key to successful weight management. Environmental influences drive us to make around 200 daily food decisions, most of them subconsciously. The question to ask yourself is whether you eat because you're truly hungry, out of habit, because the clock says it's dinner time, or for comfort. To break unhealthy habits, you need to stop and assess your appetite when thinking about eating and question whether you're feeling genuine hunger pangs. For instance, try slowing down when you eat a meal and pausing halfway through for 5 minutes to assess how full you feel. When hunger does call, you want to maximize your eating satisfaction with minimum kilojoules and focus on filling foods. These include foods that are high in protein, dietary fiber and those with a low GI. Some clinical studies have shown that a protein-boosted eating plan allows people to lose weight effectively while still feeling satisfied and also has favorable effects on your body shape, blood sugar control, and cardiovascular disease risk factors. 2. Stress less. Did it ever occur to you that stressed spelt backwards is actually desserts? So, it's not really surprising that, when you're feeling anxious or overwrought, you often crave desserts and comfort foods such as chocolate and ice cream. Sticking to healthy lifestyle goals can be particularly hard when you're under pressure. As well as emotional eating, you're also likely to be pushed for time and skip home cooking in favor of fast food and takeaways. Plus, it's common to lose all motivation for exercise as you're simply just too wrung out. There are literally hundreds of hormones dictating your body's response to weight control, how it stores fat, drives hunger, and ramps up food cravings, for instance. Insulin and insulin resistance is a hot topic under scientific scrutiny, but researchers now have cortisol, dubbed the stress hormone, firmly in their crosshairs as a key weight gain trigger. Some studies have shown that stress and elevated cortisol levels encourage fat to settle in the abdominal area rather than on the hips, and being apple-shaped is strongly linked with the development of cardiovascular disease. Other studies have indicated that people who secrete higher levels of cortisol in response to stress also tend to eat more and consume food that is higher in carbohydrates than people who secrete less cortisol. Like most complex reactions within the body, it is unlikely to be one specific hormonal path that will be the definitive solution to keeping in shape. But with more research focusing on the area, it pays to work actively at stress management and a healthy work-home life balance. Remember to get your sleep too, as sleep helps to regulate cortisol as well as other hormones such as insulin plus leptin, which affects hunger levels. Yoga and meditation are traditional tools to distress, but you need to find what works for you. Tai Chi is a proven aid for people with type 2 diabetes. Structure time out zones into your week for that special activity that puts a smile on your face. And did you know that the Japanese have a saying, hara hachi biyu? Roughly translated, this means eat until you're 80% full, a good mantra to take on board. 3. Make movement your mission. Of course, we all know that you need to move it to lose it, and we're all aware of the benefits of physical activity on blood glucose control. That said, exercise can be tricky for many people with diabetes. Complications such as poor eyesight, peripheral neuropathy affecting feet and legs, and cardiovascular issues can all limit the type, duration, and intensity of exercise options. Some types of medication may also have an impact, particularly those that lower blood glucose levels, certain tablets, as well as insulin. This means you'll need to factor in careful planning to avoid hypos and maximize your performance. If you're motivated to start a new exercise phase, first check in with your healthcare professional team. You may be put through an exercise stress test to check your heart function. Many people swear that exercise makes them hungrier. The jury's still out on this issue, but there's increasing evidence that, far from increasing appetite, exercise may be beneficial to overall appetite control. In studies that have compared active men to sedentary men, Researchers have found active men eat significantly less at lunch and throughout the rest of the day than sedentary men. So, no more excuses. 4. Be realistic. Don't be taken in by quick-fix diet fads that flout the requirements of a well-balanced diabetic eating plan. That is, those telling you to cut out or favor single food groups, no carbs, fruit only, high protein or one-color ingredient diets. They promise rapid weight loss, but it won't be the long-term, sustainable kind. Their diet recommendations are unsafe for people with diabetes, and the risks from rapid weight loss are also too high. These include heartbeat and bowel irregularities, anemia, a drop in metabolism, and gallstone formation. Not to mention rebound weight gain once you return to your usual eating patterns or throw in the towel because you're starved of satisfying foods or vital nutrients. So, the first step to success is to be realistic. Healthcare professionals advise losing no more than 1 kilogram a week. Next, set smart, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely goals. Turn a goal of, "I want to lose weight," into a goal of, "I'll lose 3 kilograms over the next 4 weeks by walking an hour a day and asking my dietitian for advice." And can you do it alone? Research also shows you're more likely to lose weight and keep it off if you have a friendly backup. So, link up with friends who have similar goals and ask your healthcare professional about scientifically backed programs in your area. 5. Put health first. Now, you may be surprised to hear that our last weight loss weapon is to forget about dieting altogether. Put weight loss or body shape out of your mind and focus on making better all-round health your priority. With so many of us on a roller coaster of repeated dieting, relapses, and collapses, the key to slimming success is a mindset change. Put healthy eating and a healthy lifestyle first and you can't help but trim down. How do you do it? Switch to more low GI carb choices to improve your blood glucose levels, and set up a program to eat more intuitively for better digestion. Then, set goals to increase your physical activity and boost feelings of vitality. Studies reveal that these seemingly small lifestyle changes add up to huge rewards and are the real answers to long-term success. It may sound slow and steady, but it's worth it. So, the top 5 weapons to lose weight are here, and let's use them for a better lifestyle towards wellness. Thanks for watching and hope you got awesome value from this video. Consider subscribing and see you in the next video.